Girls, today I'm going to read to you a book titled Cowboy Camp, and it's written by Tammi Sauer and illustrated by Mark Reed. I'm going to put on my cowboy voice for this one. You guys ready? Avery kicked his toe of his boot in the dirt. He looked at everyone else at Cowboy Camp, and he knew he was all wrong. His belt buckle was too big, his hat was too small, and his boots were too red. Even his name was wrong. The other boys had tough names like Hank or Jimmy Dean. Who ever heard of a cowboy named Avery, he thought. Here he is. There's Avery. And here's all of his little cowboy companions. Howdy, y'all. I'm Cowboy Dan, and I'm about to turn you little ragamuffins into cowboys. Real cowboys, said the realest looking cowboy Avery had ever seen. By the time I'm finished with you, you'll be acting, walking, and talking like honest-to-goodness cowboys. First things first, though, buckaroos, it's time to chow. There's enough grits and beans for all of y'all and give you all a bellyache. Grits and beans for breakfast? I don't know about that. No, thank you. Everybody dug in. It wasn't but a minute later that Avery discovered he couldn't stomach a single bite of cowboy food. He had to eat cheese and crackers instead. Whoever heard of a cowboy who didn't like grits and beans, he thought. Now that you've got your fill, it's horse riding time, Cowboy Dan announced. Let's hit the stables. Ooh, he does not like that food. No thanks. Grits and beans, huh? No. Everyone saddled up. It wasn't a minute later that Avery discovered he was allergic to horses. Achoo! Sneezed Avery as he climbed onto his horse. Achoo! Aw, man. Can't ride a horse either, huh? He had to ride a cow instead. Whoever heard of a cowboy who was allergic to horses, he thought. All right, fellas, it's time to round up some cattle. Let me teach y'all how to lasso, Cowboy Dan said. Uh-oh. Maybe he'll be good at this. Look at him riding that cow. So funny. Everyone started twisting and twirling their lassos. It wasn't but a minute later that Avery discovered he had a bad case of rope burn. He had to practice with yarn instead. Whoever heard of a cowboy who got rope burn, he thought. There he is with his red hand and his little piece of yarn. So far, Cowboy Camp's not going so well for our friend Avery here. That night, after all the other cowboy campers turned in for some shut-eye, Avery sat outside his tent and tried to think cowboy thoughts. It wasn't but a minute later that Avery discovered he wasn't alone. Uh-oh. Out of the shadows stepped the meanest looking cowboy Avery had ever seen. Oh, goodness. Look what I just realized. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Uh-oh. Kid. Kid, said a gruff voice. Who, me? Said Avery. Yeah, you. I'm Black Bart, and I'm here to put a stop to Cowboy Camp. Cowboy Dan and his gang of good cowboys are making it too hard for me to be a bad guy. You better tell me, kid, where can I find Cowboy Dan? Uh-oh. Do you think he's going to tell him? He does look pretty frightened. Avery had to think fast. He couldn't let anything happen to Cowboy Dan in his cowboy camp. Sir? This isn't a cowboy camp. It's, a space camp. Yeah, a space camp. Black Bart squinted his eyes. Are you trying to fool me? Sir? Asked Avery. Do I look like cowboy material? He does kind of look, he looks like a cowboy. Let's see. Black Bart took a step back and he sized Avery up. I don't know, but I'm trying to find out. Here, eat this. Black Bart pulled out a can of beans out of his saddlebag. All cowboys eat beans. Avery gulped. He took the beans and gave them a taste. Right away he coughed and wheezed. Look at that face. Yuck. Do you remember he does not like those beans? Or grits. Maybe you ain't a cowboy. You don't like cowboy food, said Black Bart. Let me see you ride a horse. All cowboys ride horses. Avery swallowed hard. As he swung his leg over the saddle, he began to sneeze and sneeze. Ooh. Poor Avery. Can't catch a break. He's allergic to horses. Maybe you ain't a cowboy. You don't seem to ride horses, said Black Bart. Let me see if you can twirl my rope. All cowboys know how to lasso. Avery took a deep breath. He grabbed the rope and yelped, Ouch! This hurts! Red hand again. That rope burn. That's what happened last time. Little feller, you're no cowboy. All cowboys eat beans, ride horses, and twirl lassos. This place can't possibly be cowboy camp, Black Bart said. Rustling rattlesnakes, I must have made a wrong turn somewhere. I gotta go back. It'll be daybreak soon, and time's a-wasting. There he goes. Off into the distance. Bye, Black Bart. It wasn't but a minute later that Cowboy Dan and other cowboy campers came out of their tents. Avery, you're about the bravest darn cowboy I've ever laid eyes on, said Cowboy Dan. No one but a real cowboy could outsmart the likes of Black Bart the way you just did. Look, he called him a real cowboy. He looks so proud. He looks happy. Yay. Avery grinned. His smile was as bright as his too big belt buckle. He felt brave. He felt amazing. He felt like a real, honest-to-goodness cowboy. I hope you guys enjoyed.